That's so funny. See, that's why I am how I am.
What?
Because I went downstairs to knocking on the door, and
Sorry,
I go, what?
guys.
And they go, why is the back door locked?
Who is that? Your mom's non-binary?
Yeah, my mom's non-binary now. I'm actually disrespecting her pronouns. She goes by different pronouns. Yeah, Jesus. That's why I am who I am. This is why I am. If you wonder why I'm the paranoid, defensive basket case that I am, it's because of how my mother speaks and
because my mom.
Because my mom.
My mom.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be
yeah,
tough.
I know, dude.
Sorry about that.
I know, man.
That's why I need to move out, dude.
Dude, what was I gonna say, dude? No more freaking real time with Bill Maher for a second. Ain't that crazy?
What do you mean? Oh, because of that. No, that's actually there actually hasn't been writers on that show for like 10 years, dude. It's just him going up there and riffing.
Where else am I gonna see like a transgender conservative and a and a freaking gay Klans member, dude, being interviewed? No, I just had that up so I can hear it.
Yeah, no, you're loud.
I'm good. Yeah.
Maybe it's just my headphones. Some shit's.
Yeah, it's just that's just headphones.
Yeah.
Output. But yeah, yeah, no more Bill Maher for a second. No more nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy. This strike literally started today.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad South Park is freaking over. The season's over.
Yeah,
that would have been if it was in the middle of the season, or like if Succession was a weekly show, like they made it. You know what I'm saying? Every week, that would have been.
They would have been
shitty.
Shit out of luck. I mean, everybody's talking about how the
like Abbott Elementary and shit is still on, right? Like shit like that's gonna be paused.
Yep, she's out there. Quinta's on the picket line right now.
I mean, yeah,
98%
of the writers are in the guild, so everybody's up there.
Yeah. The what's it called? They're talking about Fast and Furious because they had to stall. They had to stop production, I guess, on Fast and Furious.
They still not done with that. Ain't that coming?
Yeah.
Wait, Fast
no,
X?
not
the next
11,
one. I'm about to say what?
Yeah, 11. Because they're writing.
Good. They should stop anyway.
Yeah, they should just end at 10, dude.
Right.
Well, you know the next one's
Well, it's not really 10. We talked about this before. This is 9.
It's X Part 2, man.
This is
That's what the last
real?
movie. The last movie is gonna be called Fast X Part 2.
Oh, okay, good. Because
it
is
Fast
10.
X. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid, but
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean I'm glad that it's happening. I mean I'm just glad that like the only TV that I'm really like enamored with is ending. It's done. It's been shot and it's the last season's Barry and Succession, and those are the only shows that I would really be like, damn.
I mean, TV shows are already airing aren't gonna stop.
I'm proud of them though, dude. Good for them. We haven't had a writer's strike like this since 07, bro.
15 years ago.
That's crazy. And it was things. If you look back, bro.
Yeah.
They're
asking for more now, though.
Oh yeah,
they're asking
should.
for like day pay, unquotes. I don't know what that means. So like, if a writer's there during the day, like hourly pay, I think, or day pay for their time, or. But I was reading, it's a lot of things going on. They hit up everybody, and nobody reached the deadline. So they said they were going to pick it if they couldn't come to a conclusion. Yeah, they met with Netflix, Amazon, all the streaming services, everybody, all the networks.
Yeah, from what I could see, people were saying that there's a big difference because they were comparing the strikes, and they were basically like, there's a big difference between how the financial system back then it was just Hollywood. They just called it Hollywood, and like how the financial system and everything worked has drastically changed since then. Given how there's so many more networks and how what a network is compared to a streaming service and how they pay versus how like a production company would pay for a network and this, that, and the third. So like, it's gonna be dirty, dude. It's gonna be messy.
And it's just different technology wise and what they were. I mean, part of that stuff back then was because of the new streaming services coming out. Yeah. Netflix was just becoming a powerhouse and all those other. But now this time, it's like, I think it's the saturation that everybody wants more pay because it's just like there's so many writers now. You can be a writer exclusively on millions of freaking streaming services. There's like more opportunities. So like. Of course, people are getting paid less if they can. If the streaming service like, actually, we're gonna.
Well, especially when
because it's so we can get another one of you like
bingo.
Tomorrow. Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna start another show next week.
Yeah, but yeah, and technology wise, AI, all that stuff.
I feel like value hasn't really been, like identify as far as like, because like before it was like you'd get commissions and stuff. If your show was successful, you'd get a commission.
Exactly. And they still do that, but now, I don't know.
It's
I think
totally
they're trying to get more of and it's not a lot of like, it used to be like if you got an episode written, like if yours made it to TV, you get an extra like compensation or something like that.
Damn.
In addition to being the writer, because it's like your episode, basically.
I wonder if Bill Hader and Alec Berg are out there right now.
Yeah, if they're in the guild.
They canceled, SNL's canceled for the rest of the season
until,
right
now. Yeah.
Well, obviously, the first episode is canceled. The one that was supposed to come out next week or whatever with Pete Davidson, that's canceled. And then they said...
because the season only had like 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
Or 2 more, shit.
I think you're right.
Because it comes back in September.
2 weeks. Yeah. So that's done for.
Good. So Pete Davidson's not hosting anymore? No. Good. Yeah. What was he gonna I'm sorry. What was he gonna like promote?
Bupkis.
What's that?
His series.
What's that?
We've talked about it in the last 48 hours.
I think you texted me it.
Yeah.
What is it, though?
It's his autobiographical series.
Okay.
Basically, as opposed to like, and this is like the difference as far as like, because I was thinking like, why would he do this show if he already did King of Staten Island? Like, I thought that was his biopic, but like, if anything, I guess that was him pre-fame. Like, that's what he was dealing with his dad and everything. And this show is going to be, again, like this, like 100% autobiographical, where he's like playing himself. Like, his name is Pete Davidson in the show. Where King of Staten Island, he was like Stewie or some bullshit. But no, it's just supposed to be all about like him post SNL, like his life post SNL. So he's in the show. He's known as like a guy who was on the show, and then he left the show, and now this is like what his life is.
Oh, so he's doing
afterwards.
Curb.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or Louis. Or Louis. Literally, he's doing Louis after trashing Louis for 4 years in a row. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's, hey man, the cast, crazy. You know who's in the cast? You want to hear who's the main 4 cast members?
Yeah.
Besides Pete?
And like I said, John Mulaney, right?
Edie Falco, John Mulaney, Joe Pesci.
Okay.
And Shane Gillis.
Really?
Yep.
As
his best friend.
Stars?
He's his best friend on the show.
Really?
So he's like the guy that he's always like hanging out with. And then I guess Mulaney is like his mentor.
What's it going to be on?
Peacock.
Oh, so okay, good. So it's like a single camera. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, that might be something.
I hope so.
That might be good.
I watched the trailer the other day for the first time and was like, that actually might not be bad.
When's it coming?
I want to say next weekend.
Oh.
Because it's May, but this week's May, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just started
It's May
today.
2nd.
Oh, today's May 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
It might be this weekend, actually. That it comes out.
I might watch the pilot, man.
I think he's releasing it each episode too, as opposed to dropping them all at once. So that could be interesting too.
You got any? Oh, I did run across this article, man. This is crazy.
Did 2 students kill a teacher again or something?
No, but this I think he's like let me hold on before I even say anything. Let me just get it right. Okay, the Surgeon General, man. He declares loneliness as an epidemic in America. He said loneliness is just as dangerous as smoking 12 cigarettes a day. No, he's dead ass. Yeah, your take. Can we get your take, man?
Oh, dude.
When I read that, I said, whoa. I was like, he's really... Yeah.
As soon as I get this health insurance, dude, I'm admitting myself in the nearest healthcare center.
Okay, admitting?
Yeah, because I need help, dude, apparently. I need to get my shit figured out.
You need like shots?
Yeah,
like,
I might need shots for loneliness, dude.
Dude.
That's crazy. That's really dumb, but also I get it.
What do you think? Okay.
I get it. I mean, it's like... I mean, I get what he's
saying. You have to put the context, like,
yeah.
the COVID thing, so we were already in. So, like, there are people that are experiencing loneliness for the first time ever. That were, like, outgoing people. They, you know, were forced to quarantine. I was so good with quarantining, dude. Like, I was like, I do this every fucking day of my life. I just go home and turn on a movie or a game. Or
have you ever, like... I mean, kind of to keep on track, but like, do you ever think about what you did during COVID? Like, do you ever think back to like, what was it like for me? Because when I think about it, I was not like, if I talked, well, I can talk about it now. Yeah. People might be mad now, but like, I didn't do any of the things you were supposed to do.
Like what?
COVID. Like get away from people and isolate myself in my room for a week, 2 weeks at a time.
I mean, nobody did. I mean, I feel like
really
a small majority actually did that, and we called them crazy. Like, normal people were like, this motherfucker's crazy. I can't even freaking say hi to him. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come to your birthday party with a fucking, but yeah, most people had a close group of friends that they hung out with.
Yep.
Everybody. That's what
I did. I mean, the most that we did.
They were saying out on the news that was good to do it. They called like, what did they call those groups? It was a certain term they came up with.
Like a pod or something like
that?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It wasn't bad.
I mean, at first we were like, well, let's just kick it outside. And we would sit out by the fire. And then after about a day, it was like, oh, let's just have 20 people in my house. Sort of thing. You remember.
20 people?
When
we're talking about beginning of COVID. What are you talking about? What period of COVID? Because
I'm thinking like May, June 2020. I don't know if we had 20 people.
Where were you at that time?
At that house, at the Vine neighborhood house. Because Shane would have 4 or 5 people over, and then Lonnie would come through, and then a couple people, maybe Tony knows, would come through. But yeah, and then I would invite, you or maybe one other person, but they would. I mean, like I said, at first everybody would just hang out by the fire, but like a good majority of us were like, we're not doing that. So
I don't remember my
but I didn't go anywhere.
I don't really remember 2020 like that.
It was great. It was a good year for me.
Yeah,
I made a lot of money. I was chilling. I was hanging out. You know what I'm saying, at the crib. I was getting laid even during the pandemic, which was crazy. But now, not as good, dude. I almost wish it was the pandemic again. I miss it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But it'll be nice. I mean, I'm about to move out into this new place here in the next couple weeks, so that'll be cool. Might have people over there occasionally.
Fuck yeah. Let's see.
Did you see the video on Twitter?
Okay,
so there's this gal on Twitter. She made a TikTok, and it was how to be more considerate to your fat friends when you go out. And so some of the tips were, you ready to hear these tips? The first tip is call the restaurant and make sure if there are any stairs, or make sure the walkability is fat friendly.
Okay.
The second tip was make sure that there's fat friendly seating. And then the third tip was something like make sure the doors are big enough, or something like.
Now, do you tell your fat friend you're doing this for them?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Do you call them and go, hey, just so you know, I called the restaurant. They are more than happy to put 4 chairs together
Jessica,
for you.
You wouldn't believe this. These fuckers. These fuckers.
We can't go to Benihana anymore. They have stairs. We can't go to Applebee's because they don't have booths that fit 3 people.
And Jessica, you're 3 people.
Well, it's just crazy too.
We really need to sit.
You're 3 people, Jessica. I want to see if I can.
Dude, I was really thinking.
I'm just gonna type in fat on Twitter.
I have this big lady that works for me. She's like 20 something, but she's always angry, and I'm like, it's cool. Like, I'm angry all the time too, so I can't be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But big people that are angry, that's not cool.
They're not allowed to be angry.
No. They have to they should lose a layer, you know what I'm saying? Literally. Lose a layer. Like, you lose one of those.
I just think that most of the people that are mad, and I'm not even saying fat people, I'm just saying most of the people that get mad about that,
it's uncomfortable.
They are mad at themselves.
But but that is why people are mad though. It's a self-projecting something going on. If you know someone like me, I'm angry all the time, and some stuff going on. So why I'm angry?
Insecure?
It could be.
So I think the fat people are insecure.
I mean, yeah.
But not all of them. Yeah. I'm saying the ones that are mad all the time and always trying to bring something up. It's
let the negative, they let the negativity of, the stereotypes of fat people.
Don't worry, be fappy, dude. Don't worry, be fappy.
They haven't taken in the body positivity part of it yet. They're not Lizzo fat yet.
Here, I'm going to read this off. So this is the girl, by the way. She's not fat.
Okay.
but she's the one posting this, which is hilarious. Call ahead to restaurants to make sure they have fat-friendly seating is the first one. The second one, communicate about stairs, parking, and walking at a venue. And then the third one, call ahead to ask about the weight limits of equipment. And then the last one, make sure your home has fat-friendly seating for afterwards when you get home. And then keep your negative body talk and diet plans to yourself.
Is that a troll?
No.
Do they be trolling?
No, I don't think so. Well, it's funny because I literally just typed in fat on Twitter, and that's the first thing that came up. That's how big this blew up.
I don't like how you say fat. You say fat very derogatory.
Why do you say that?
Say fat.
Like
just say, no
connotation?
No. Just say fat, yeah.
Fat.
It's so disrespectful. It doesn't even have to have context.
I say that word the same connotation as I say boring.
Right.
Oh man. Well, just to clarify, I love I'm known for.
You like big girls?
Oh yeah, saying? Everyone knows that.
You don't like big girl. You like tall, probably.
No.
Or thick.
How many? There we go.
That's not fat.
Yeah, but many would say that. Oh, you lied. She's not thick. You lied. She is fat.
Well, the best type of thick,
type
of thick women are 2 pounds from fat. That's the best thick.
I think they're 2 pounds over fat. Is where usually I'm hitting because they're good. But that's the thing is
I've never seen you talk to a big girl in my life. So
you've seen me talk to two.
Oh,
but you didn't see me. Not the second one. You didn't see me watch the second one. First one. There's one. But yeah, it was great. It was like milestone sexual experiences. These were great times that I had. And so I'm in. I mean, the last person that I hooked up with wasn't big, but before that, yup. Before them, yup. Before them, yup.
Yeah,
and then everything before
your
that.
Your big ain't big though. That's what I'm trying to. It's not big.
Well,
because my picture is big. It's not. Yeah, you like thick women that are probably tall.
They weren't that tall,
and
they were thick. They had a big,
thick,
big old ass.
That's not fat.
And then a little belly.
See, you're using the white term of fat, 2000s. Mary Kate and Ashley.
Oh yeah, PHAT. Yeah.
No, where they're like, oh my god, I'm so freaking. They had little cheeks on them, and they're like, oh my god. Kim Kardashian probably used to call herself fat when dudes started looking at her ass back in the day. That type of fat. You talking about that?
Maybe. I've told Tone multiple times, bro.
You talking about a white girl with a black body
hell,
or
bro.
Something.
I'm like, she thick as hell, and then she comes in and Tone's like, bro, she's built like me. What are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, well, never mind. But
never never mind.
Well, apparently I'm wrong about my verbiage. I don't know. I don't care. I don't because at the end of the day,
I think you're being respectful by saying if they are big.
I'm being respectful by saying
respectful by saying they're thick when they're big. You might be just doing that.
Oh, I'm being nice.
I don't know. I haven't seen these quote unquote thick women. But
and I don't deny it, and I would do it again.
What?
Both of them.
What, the little big nasty
the little big
pig
nasty?
women? Jesus, dude.
I do it over and over again.
Yeah, I'm never
I ain't even worried about it.
I've never had a bigger lady, man. I don't want to go, the stereotype black dude with the
big white girl.
With the big white girl driving.
Driving. They're not walking. They're not riding bikes together.
Fuck no.
Yeah, but that's just I think maybe that's why you have a different kind of perspective as far as me being yeah, I like big girls, and you're like, I don't know. Because you're thinking of the big girls that be with black dudes. I'm thinking of big girls that.
No, big is big though. I can. Big is fat. There's no other big.
I like it either way.
Yeah.
I just thought that little video was a little silly because I'm not gonna tell my homies hey man, I tried to get us into, Rustica, but that bench only takes 150 pounds, bro. We can't do it. We can't go. But I would never do that. But that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey Troy, you're not fat friendly in here. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Do you want to just go to McDonald's?
It's all vegan.
Hey, they don't have any trans fat options on here. Do you? They usually boil things instead of frying them. Are you cool with that? I just want to check in with you first. You paying attention to the
they
Met
ran
Gala?
Out of fat back there. Pig fat. They ran out of it. But what?
Did you see that Met Gala? All the stuff going on?
Nope. Who was best dressed?
Easily Diddy.
Okay, what was he
Diddy,
looking like?
Like Jon Snow. Just type in Diddy Met Gala. He flexed. Diddy easily the best dressed, and then maybe Brian Tyree Henry. He had a sick ass outfit on. But the ladies, I mean, yeah, he looks like the damn Dark Knight, bro.
Whoa.
He looks sick.
Yo.
That's a blanket, dude. That cape is like a blanket.
Dude, and she's in like the cloud or whatever, his girl.
Yeah, I think that's
Miami.
Cash Doll, dude.
That's Young Miami or whatever.
Oh, never mind. You're right. It is Young Miami. That's correct.
Cash Doll.
I said Cash Doll. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, they all look alike. It's fine.
Did I tell you about what KD said?
What?
Because Cash Doll said something like, come eat this KD pussy. And KD was like, stop calling yourself KD. You're not KD. Like, I'm tired of people DMing me.
They keep asking me about my pussy, man.
That was great.
That's fucked up.
But no, yeah, those two dudes were the best as far as dudes. The ladies, I don't know how to like I like how Keke Palmer looked and like Nicole Kidman and Doja Cat looked cool because she literally like made herself look like a cat.
Oh.
Because the theme was Karl Lagerfeld, who was the Chanel guy. He ran Chanel and he died, so they themed it after him. He died like 5 years ago.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't like him because he was an asshole. He was kind of a racist. He was like, fat phobic for sure.
Wait,
did not like big people wearing his shit. Sorry?
Chanel?
Yeah, Chanel.
Okay.
So some people protested but went. They like Michaela Cole was there, and she wore a brand that rivaled Lagerfeld when he was at Chanel. So she wore a rival brand to his thing because he was a racist. Lizzo also,
she was there.
She had the biggest dress on there, obviously, and then and apparently he was very against bigger people wearing his shit. So she flexed on him and was rocking dressed like something he would design. But
he would
was
never.
flexing.
Yeah, he would never.
He would have never, not for her, no. But then I think a couple other people made some comments and were also wearing some cool kind of like against the grain, kind of stuff. But it was cool. It was a cool, like, I remember nights where like I think it was either last year. No, it was a couple years ago when before Chadwick Boseman passed away. He probably had the flyest one ever. His was probably the best look of any Met Gala out of anyone in history. He won. As far as I'm concerned, he looked the coolest. Okay. That year was the last year people were flexing.
Oh, with the white?
Yep.
Oh,
looking like the damn Pope.
Regal vibes.
Yeah, regal vibes. But
like
usually they're trash. Usually Met Galas, everyone sucks at like following the theme. Like one year it was camp, and no one knew what to do because they don't know about camp. But like somebody literally dressed up like they were going camping, and people were like, "Oh, that's funny," and everyone else was like, "That's bullshit. It's not what that means." They were really mad. But this year was cool.
Oh, like camp. They meant camp.
Like going camp. They meant camp as in like John Waters.
Right.
Yeah. But he dressed like he was going to go camp. I can't remember who it was.
That's interesting.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
That's dope.
What's his name?
That's campy.
What's his name? Wore all pink. He just wore like a pink Sebastian Stan. He's the Winter Soldier from the Marvel movies. Yeah, he wore a pink sweatsuit to the camp thing, and everyone was mad as hell at him for doing it.
Jesus.
But I thought he looked colorful.
Interesting. Oh, I got this news article. So this guy who was working for Google, he freaking quit recently.
Yep.
They called him the Godfather of AI.
Yep.
And you know what he did as soon as he left?
He said we shouldn't be doing this.
It's gonna rape your children. It's gonna fondle your grandmother. It's gonna freaking AI's gonna do it all. That's basically.
It's gonna rape your grandmother and fondle your children. This AI shit,
dude.
Did you see the ad?
For?
Well, it's not an ad for anything real. It's somebody made an AI beer advertisement, and it's like nightmare fuel, dude. It's creepy. It's weird.
I haven't been paying attention to like all the AI videos or like the songs that's been going out, But
wait, the song? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
the Drake. They had like a Drake weekend song that got.
Right. Now, Drake's part sounded really good. I did hear that one, actually. I heard that snippet of that. But Weeknd didn't sound like Weeknd, but Drake sounded literally. I was like, Drake recorded this. He's freaking marketing right now.
People were thinking that song that leaked before he released it, they thought that was AI for a second. And I was like, come on, man. Here, this is what it looks like. So from like a distance, if you watch it, it kind of looks like it could be real, like it's sourced footage from a beer commercial. But when you look at it close up, it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, their mouths,
their hands, the bottles, their movements.
And it gets progressively worse too.
Bro, that's what computers are going to turn us into. They're gonna make us globby. Yeah, we're gonna be globbed up, and they're gonna be moving us around,
like munching the beer.
Yeah, the dude was eating the beer. Oh my gosh, Chase, you missed the best part. Look at that one. Wait for it.
Oh my god.
They were both double fisting it, dude. They were double fisting the big bottles, eating them. Yeah, it's scary, dude. That guy was for real too. I read the thing that you were talking about, the article, and he was like, "We're all doomed. We're gonna die." I'm like, dude, this is literally what happens in the movies.
That's what happened each time. That's what happened with the dude that made the vaccines. He was like, "Don't take them." Literally, one of the dudes that created the what is it called?
mRNA.
Yeah, the mRNA vaccine. He was like, "Don't do it." I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. That's the dude Joe Rogan got in trouble for back then, in 2020.
Oh, really? For having him on?
Yeah. Like that was his first like big controversy on Spotify. Yeah. But all right. What else? You watched Tony Scott?
Yeah, I watched Crimson Tide the other day. Great film. Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, James Gandolfini, Viggo Mortensen. Whole bunch of sick performances in that movie. Very thrilling and charismatic dialogue. I liked it a lot.
I rewatched that Francis Ha. I was telling you last night.
Classic.
It's fucking great. Everybody watch it if you haven't.
I feel like everybody should watch it.
Yeah, like because I haven't seen it since high school, but watching it at the age basically that she is, it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Shit.
I feel like you should watch it.
But they're white and like privileged and can get their parents like to help. So
yeah, right.
That's the only thing about it where I'm like,
it's scary till that part when you realize, oh no, this isn't real.
Yeah, I mean it's not scary at all because you know that from the top that parents are involved and they're living downtown. They're living in like the Lower East Side or wherever they're at, or like Manhattan, so like spacious lofts and shit. But
it's a very existential movie.
Yeah.
If you watch it, like
I
watched it in college. Really when I watched it in college, I was like, "Whoa, this is deep." And then I watched it after I graduated college, and I like cried watching it because I was like, "Fuck, this is real, dude. This is fucked."
Adam Driver's pretty fucking good in it.
Yeah, he is in it for a split second, isn't he? Yeah, he's got like the whole kind of when she
moves into his apartment.
Yeah, she moves in with him and his roommate.
And chick from Succession is in it. That's married to Connor, the prostitute.
Really?
She's because it doesn't tell you time is gone in Francis Ha, but there's like a scene change and it has to be like months later or something. But it's obvious Adam Driver and her aren't dating, and he has like a chick come out.
And it was her?
It was her. Velma or Wilma or whatever her name is in Succession. Yeah,
because he had a different lady in his apartment every night.
Yeah.
And he would introduce them, and then he would take them to the bedroom, and then the next day he'd introduce a new one.
That's when they're doing she was like, yeah, my friend Sophie. He's like, oh, I fucked her. She's like, I fucked his brother. Her brother. And then he's like, you fucked who? And he's like, I just met you last night. That's just good. He's like, wait, you fucked who?
Wait a minute, what?
But
what did you have sex with?
I rewatched that. I know we were talking about it like maybe months ago on the pod, but The Closer, I rewatched that today. Dave Chappelle's The Closer.
Oh yeah.
Really great stuff. I liked it more than I did when it came out because it won the Grammy this year. I was surprised.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it came out in 2021.
It's very surprising.
But yeah,
my only gripe about that is the last like 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's really good. Daphne.
Yeah.
That's a good story though.
I know, but it's like, come on, dude. We cannot be out here replicating Nanette. If we're gonna talk about how bad Nanette was and how that wasn't funny,
that's what she did.
Bro, the whole special is her trauma dumping, and it's not.
But
funny.
That wasn't what he was doing. You got to rewatch it. That wasn't what he was doing. Dude.
I don't know, man. He was mad. That's all I remember about the last like 50 minutes. Is he was, and she died. Because, doing that.
He didn't do that. See, that's why I had to rewatch it, because I remember you saying that. And then she died. But no.
She died.
It's literally, he said, he actually was kind of somber when he said it. About how when she died. But,
yeah, that special was pretty good.
It's amazing, dude.
I was trying to think about those 4, because it was like.
That and the Austin Limit. Well, he got 6 on Netflix.
That's crazy. He did 6?
Yeah, he did 4 in the same year, and then 2 more. And then Closer was the last.
Damn, that's
he did like 2 and 2 or 5. He has either 5.
I think
it's
5. Yeah, because he did the 2 first, the 2 second, and the last one was
2 of those were all 4 were in the same year, 2017, and then the Closer's 2021. But he did one in 2020. He did one in 2020, I think. No, that was during the pandemic. So he did something in 2019.
Yeah, it was Equanimity and Bird Revelation was part of one. Right. Then he did The Age of Spin.
Right, and the Bird Revelation. The Bird Revelation.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. That was from the first one, the Bird Revelation?
No, so the first one, he did 3, so you're right.
Yeah.
He did, wait a minute. What the heck?
Just go on by release date.
I'm on Netflix.
Oh.
So, like, okay, so you were right. It's The Age of Spin and Deep in the Heart of Texas. That's the first one.
Deep in the Heart is his best.
It's very
The Austin City Limits. That shit is so fucking good.
And then he did Equanimity, Bird Revelation, and then
Bird
he did Closer.
Revelation is his second best.
That's when he was in the club.
Yeah, I love the intimate dude.
He talks about Louis too.
Yeah.
Which was great.
And Harvey. Oh! That's when the Harvey shit happened.
Dude.
What?
He did Sticks and Stones.
Yeah.
Which was before. Yeah, so he did do
6?
Yeah.
But yeah, Sticks and Stones is great.
I have to watch that one again because I don't even remember that one.
That's when he first started getting in trouble with the,
bringing stuff up
right.
again.
But that shit is, dude, the Closer is so. But that John Mulaney, come on, man.
I liked it. I thought. I would honestly compare the two.
We're talking about Baby J by John Mulaney.
Yeah, Baby J, John
Mulaney. The new special out now on Netflix.
I feel like as far as like bits go, the Closer destroys Baby J.
Yeah, then I'm not even trying to relate them. I'm just saying on its own. Did you liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. I didn't hate it. But I also, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying, like, as far as subject matter and shit goes, like, if you're not doing bits about serious stuff, it's probably not going to work as good. And, like, the stuff that worked from Baby J were the parts where he was joking about a specific thing, not about his current state of struggle. You know what I'm saying? And then the best parts of the Closer were before, he started to get to the end when he started to get real. Then, that's where most of the jokes are at like the beginning. And what with the Closer, it's really the whole thing until the end. But like with Baby J, his jokes are only at the beginning. And then the rest of it is just him kind of like wrapping up his curmudgeons.
I don't know. I gave it a 1 out of 5, man. That was generous of me. I don't know what it is. Because I don't like, fuck. Like, because we talked about this, Neil Brennan's 3 mics and then the new one. I just don't like this damn, it's like a one-man, it's just a one-man show. Everybody should just be Mike Birbiglia and do one-man shows, man. Stop, man.
But nobody can do Mike Birbiglia.
Stop,
Mike Birbiglia's got the one-man show.
No, but they
are doing
they are doing one-man shows.
But they're not as good as anything Mike Birbiglia would ever do. And he's the only one who can do those that well.
They're seen as good. Both of those specials I just mentioned, the Neil Brennan blocks and this, are their highest rated specials. Like, people love those. You love it.
I didn't
you
watch
love
blocks.
Fucking Baby
I watched
J.
3 mics.
3 mics is great. I like 3 mics. 3 mics is great. But that was his first time doing something like that. Blocks is on some Baby J shit. But it's just, I don't know. I don't like that type of, it's not comedy. And I feel like it, probably why I don't like it, you have to like be not just a fan of him, but like of him. Like have a relationship kind of with him or his celebrity.
With Mulaney?
And I don't think I do. But I like his stand-up, like his early stuff. But I've never watched The Comeback Kid or, I watched New in Town.
Kid Gorgeous?
And no, I've never seen Kid Gorgeous.
That's probably his best one.
That's his first Netflix one?
No. Maybe.
Like exclusive Netflix.
Yeah,
because the first 2 were,
No, I think Comeback Kid was his first Netflix.
Okay.
And then he did
So, I've seen
Kid
the first
Gorgeous.
2, New in Town, 2012 and the 2015 one. So, Comeback Kid. So, I haven't seen Kid Gorgeous or the Sunk Lunch Sack or all that, whatever the hell. The shit he did with Nick Kroll or something, the Lunch Sack thing.
The Sack Lunch Bunch?
Yeah. But,
that's just like a
that's
kid
probably
show.
why I didn't like I'm not a big... And that's how it is now. Like, once you're a comedian, you get, like, theaters and shit. It's mostly just, like, your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And your shows are kind of for your people. Even your specials are for your people. It's not really for the world, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I totally
there
agree.
There was no jokes for me. He didn't have no jokes.
No, yeah, but you're 100% right as far as like people gravitating towards comics for their personalities and not really for their jokes. Because I listen to Tom Segura's podcast all the time. I like one of his specials. The rest of them aren't good.
I like Tom's earlier stuff when he was first on Netflix.
Mostly Stories and Disgraceful. Those are his best too. And then everything after that is not good.
Yeah.
When he was
I
hungry.
mean, that's how every
literally
comic
and
is.
figuratively.
That's how every comic is. When they're hungry, they make it's your favorite shit. Kevin Hart, his first 3 are like amazing. Cat Williams' first couple.
That's why I think it's going to be tough for some of these like comics that are kind of like becoming popular through podcasts
without even having time in.
Like,
and they're like doing special.
Their specials aren't good.
I don't have to sound gatekeeping. I don't have a place to be. But that is what's going on now. Like people, it used to take like 20 years for people to get a special. They have to work clubs, open mics like for 20 years, and then be like HBO, because it was only 3 places. It was like HBO, Comedy Central. And that's it, really.
Yeah, those were
for
those
the
really were
for the
it.
90s and 2000s. Yeah, so it was like, but now, if you're, it's just like with a record label. If you have following, people be like, oh, he has following, we can make money. Let's give him a special.
Yeah, it's all about that presence. And if the podcast got hella people watching, Netflix is like, we're going to get a lot of people to watch this too.
But like specials are supposed to be special. You know what I'm saying?
The only good ones are the ones that the comics put out on their own. And if you see like Mark's Out for Lunch, great special. Okay. Shane, great special. My man's what's his name? Sickler, Ryan Sickler, his special, great. And that was one he put out by himself. Like these are like, comics that wouldn't get offers, but they have the following, but they don't get offers, and because people don't understand, and it's like, oh well, yeah, because they don't pay attention to jokes, they don't understand how writing comedy works and why it's funny and why it works and things like that. But we're gonna get like a lot of that. I mean,
it's sad.
The real, but what did Drake's dad say? 4 pound cake.
Only real shit's gonna last.
The only real shit's gonna last. The rest of that shit's here today and gone tomorrow.
Yeah, Baby J, man. But I can't wait for the next stuff when he like gets back to like jokes.
Right, when he gets his muscles
that's probably,
going again.
No, but that's probably why I didn't like it either. It was kind of pretentious, man. It was kind of like
it's all about him.
And he thought everybody knew about the article and knew about everything. It's like, bro, nobody knows you like that.
He was only talking to the audience in the theater. He
was
wasn't
talking to
about
his fans.
Those were the only people that are
like
going to that show.
diehard fans, though.
Yeah.
Or like people that,
But if you were to watch that at home, like, oh, I wonder what this is, you'd be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, he had a drug problem? That's crazy.
Or if you just don't give a shit about like stand-up, you just want to see a random stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how every special should be. I want to see like, you should be at home and be like, I want to see a stand-up tonight. What's the trend? Oh. And it brings you in. But like, it was like pretentious. It was literally... And he even had bits like that in that. Like, when he's at the rehab, he's like, nobody knew who I was. It's like, so? He said. So what, dude?
He said, for a day, I was really nervous. And then after a couple days, I was like, I need this. I need to put the newspaper out so that people
that's not... Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But he, like, hid it in a joke, but that's how he really feels. That's crazy.
I was gonna look
I don't know how I felt about that.
I was watching clips of our man's the other day, Ronnie Chang.
Oh, okay.
From his special, dude, he's so.
I gotta watch
good.
his special.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I was watching on YouTube, but
it's on
my
Netflix.
god, dude, he's so funny. He's one of he's one of those guys too, where he'll kill on a podcast.
I wonder if he has writers.
I don't think so. I don't think he does, just because of his kind of. How he came up and what he's doing now, he's super like, I'm me, motherfucker. But he gets roles now because people in the industry know him from seeing him at the comedy store.
Which nobody will ever see again. I wonder if somebody recorded that, the opening to the Chris Rock, like the pre-show. I watched that whole thing, like when Chris Rock.
We all know why you're fucking here.
The countdown or whatever. Yeah, he was going crazy.
I want to see what was his special called. I can't remember what it's called. He's so good.
Yeah, man. Fucking comedy specials. Monique has had the best one this year.
That shit better be good when I watch it, bro. I still haven't watched it yet.
That better. I hope Miss Pat fucking...
You gave it 5 stars. And I'm like, there's only 2 comedy specials that I've ever given 5 stars to. And that's Live with Richard Pryor and probably either hilarious or oh my god, one of those two by Louis, and the rest of them, and Never Scared. Never Scared. It's a 5-star special.
Oh yeah, that's a 5. Yeah. Come on.
And
that's a classic.
And probably, Bigger and Blacker. Also, probably.
Let me see what
special.
I gave 5.
But other than that, I can't think of a comic who has a 5-star special. Like I literally, other than maybe Shane, his most and that's an hour. Yeah, that's like 1 hour.
Yeah, that's a good. Hold on, man.
Bro, this man.
That's my first 5 of the year, I think, man.
Oh, Asian comedian destroys America is the name of his special.
Jesus Christ! I wish you can shuffle by what do you call that?
What do you mean?
By like, I wish you had a stand-up genre in here.
Oh, Letterboxd? Yeah, it's annoying. They don't. I was trying to rank them because I was like, I haven't never done that. I never ranked specials before.
All right.
And I started trying to like find ones just from memory that I could remember. But they don't have Paul Mooney's shit on there. None of Paul Mooney's shit is on there. So I'm like, which one?
On what?
On Letterboxd.
Just the film specials, not the CDs.
They don't have the albums. Yeah.
Yeah. But
those are the only things I've ever listened to.
They got the film ones.
I don't think I've watched any of his stand-up. I've only listened to his albums.
No, we watched. Remember we watched Analyzing White America when he had the white dude on the couch in the beginning. I think we watched that.
I think we did.
Where he's like,
I think we only watched the clips though of him with the white people. Like we watched a YouTube video that cut all those because remember it goes from him doing stand-up to because it cuts in and out of him doing stand-up to him having a conversation with somebody. I think we only watched the conversations because somebody had cut them all together on YouTube. And you were telling me how funny that it was with him and one of those dudes.
Yeah.
And we watched those, but I'll have to go and watch that. That's the one where he looks like Jesus, right? On the cover?
No, that's Jesus was black, Cleopatra
was also black as well, or something like that. What was that called? What was
Jesus was black and so was Cleopatra.
No, the Analyzing White America?
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, I do have to watch that. Wait.
Yeah, we watched it.
We did watch the whole thing.
We watched it. That's why I'm like, why would I watch a clip of that? Of those interviews. Yeah. We watched it. Or half of it at least.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I gotta watch that. Know Your History as well. Cause I don't think I've seen that.
Know Your History.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think we're gonna we'll be getting some decent maybe specials from people here soon.
Oh, they have like the schedule. Hold on, let me see. Net comedy special.
Oh, they have a schedule for Netflix?
Like no, on for all comedy specials.
Whoa.
That are like announced and shit.
Holy shit.
Well, let me see. Let me see what they're talking about.
When was Burr's last special?
Like last year?
Really?
Yeah. I think it was last year.
I'm trying to remember if
I watched it. It wasn't good.
I can't remember. I don't even remember.
He hasn't been good since his like one that blew him up.
The black and white one?
The Tiger Belly or whatever. Is that black and white?
Tiger Belly.
Is that what it's called?
No, that's Bobby Lee's podcast. What was it called? It was Paper Tigers or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Right. That's a lot of dead air. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. What
do you mean? Oh, dead air. I thought you said I thought you said data errors. I was like, what are you talking about?
Dead air here. But yeah, we might have to get off of this.
Why?
I don't know what to talk about anymore. What do you mean? What do you even talk about? Like, what do people talk about?
Bro, Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 is coming out.
You people are all the same. That's the one. That's what he blew up.
You people are all the same.
Yep.
Is that when he had hair?
Yeah. Sick. That was his first Netflix special right there. But anyway.
What's going on with music, dude? I haven't heard a new song in like 3 weeks.
Dude, I'm so depressed and like I don't even listen to anything anymore. I don't know what.
What are you listening to at work?
Oh yeah. I do. I listen to Janet Jackson. I don't listen to new stuff though. You know.
Oh,
that.
You've been listening to a lot of Janet. Yeah, you tried to say that Janet was better than Michael.
Now we got some good. Janet Jackson.
You're about to quit. You're like, oh, we're.
Yeah, dude. Janet Jackson is better than Michael Jackson.
Do you think
just as great?
Do you think she would win the verses?
No.
No.
It's a versus. Versus is like popularity, I think. You know, it's like what it can make you feel.
Who would cheer the most at the beginning of the song?
Right. Yeah. Like you hear it and you're like, ah! But for like they both. She has more timeless songs than him. like timeless. That'll, because his first 3 albums are timeless. Got songs on them that are timeless, but the first one's timeless, Off the Wall. Thriller, every song's timeless. Bad is where you get some not so timeless cuts, and then after that, not so timeless, except for the hits. But Janet, albums. She was an album artist, for sure.
Did she put out more music than he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I remember looking at her album discography.
Well, no,
and being
he has been going since he was 12 though. So no.
Not counting Jackson 5 though.
And the Jacksons when he was older.
No.
Just counting him.
Yeah.
I think he only
Solo.
had 3.
I think he had 5. Because he had the posthumous
6.
album, and he had 1 album before that, and then he had the one before
6
that.
albums. Well, 6, and then he had an album when he was a kid. That Ben album about the mouse. Ben, you ever heard that song, Ben,
No.
where he's singing to the rat? Ben. But yeah.
No, see,
you never heard Ben?
Yeah.
That was his first album. But it was like a soundtrack. But yeah, he had like 6 albums though. But yeah, she got like her first 5 are like, that's undeniable.
That was all during the 90s too, right?
80s, 90s.
80s and 90s.
Because she started, her first big break was 82, 83.
How much younger was she than him?
She's the youngest in the whole family.
So she's like 10 years younger than him or something.
Probably, yeah. Because he was born in 58, and she had to be born in probably 69, something like that. Probably 10 years.
That video of him doing the We Are the World floated around recently.
Being an asshole.
And he starts off and he's hitting those notes, and then what's his name starts singing, and he like looks like holy shit, like what the fuck? And then the lady starts singing, and he like does a double take. He's like, what the fuck? Like this is the worst. This is the worst vocals I've ever heard. This? Yeah, why did I sign up for this?
And he produced it. That's what's crazy. He got everybody together.
He was mad. What have I done?
And Prince would not go.
Prince wasn't going?
He's like, fuck them kids, bro. Fuck Africa. Fuck it.
You think they beefed? Prince and Michael?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a
not publicly, but.
Well, some of it, it was a but they did. Their first like instance was like, I'm a Prince historian, so here we go. They were at a James Brown show, and freaking, it's a video on YouTube too. James calls. Well, Michael's on stage with James, of course. This is like 80. You know what I'm saying? So Prince is nobody yet. But he has like an album out or 2. And then he's like, literally, you see Michael whisper in James Brown there, like, and like points to the audience.
Uh-huh. And
then he's like, James Brown's like, we want to bring my little brother. Prince, come on over here. And then Prince is like, what the? And he's literally, you can see him looking around. He comes up. All this time, there's music playing. So there's a live set going on. It's shit like that going on. So Prince goes up, tries to get on the guitar. It's not working. like nothing's coming out. He drops it and just like starts dancing and freaking tips over like one of the pillars or whatever that's on the wall. And like and gets off stage, like embarrasses himself.
He like knocked a piece of the set down.
Yeah, like dancing and shit. And people say that was
him mocking Michael.
No, Michael trying to like
sabotage him.
Yeah, because that's what it did for a second. It was just like bring this guy that has like kind of no experience in the game on stage.
Prince was like, "At least I didn't touch kids," and then he left.
and then he was supposed to be. You seen the Bad video, the Martin Scorsese directed Bad video.
Yep.
That was supposed to be Prince as Wesley Snipes' character. It was supposed to be a duet. That song.
Really?
And then Prince was like, we not doing that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I read them lyrics. Your butt is mine. Wait, what? Your butt is what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say that. It's like, who's saying that to who? You know what I'm saying?
This coming from the guy who has a song about him
and with his ass out
fucking his sister and
shit.
Right.
Sister.
He hating. Why he hating?
They had beef, man.
You like that song? I love that song.
What, Sister?
Yeah, it's a great song. It's like one of the best songs ever made.
Taught him sex.
Yeah. People are like, that's so disgusting. I think it's a true
story too.
Dude, that's an amazing song.
I think it's a true story.
It's one of the best songs ever made.
That's crazy. You know that song? That's a deep cut. That's like very early.
Oh, well, that was
that's
off
his second album.
Yeah. It was before his self-titled, right? Because that was
after.
His third, right?
That's his first. That's his second self-titled.
Okay.
But yeah, it must have been on Dirty Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
He got Head on there too. Head. But yeah, dude, they have beef.
It's a lot of Janet recently.
A lot of Janet. Bumping. Janet is the GOAT, and you know what I'm saying. It's Prince related. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy Jam and Terry.
Oh, the
from
musicians.
The time. You know what I'm saying? They were in the time with Morris Day. You know what I'm saying? Then they produced Janet's whole shit. Till now, they're still producing for her. Amazing.
That's fire.
Amazing.
That's sick. I've been listening to Paramore a lot recently, man.
Haley Williams.
God bless her, dude.
I need a wish, man. Where you at, man?
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
You like that, huh? You
Not that one.
Yo.
Not that one so much.
You might be suicidal, bro.
I might be.
I didn't even think about it.
Because we talked about
until just now. Like, why is he listening to Haley Williams?
This next 5 years is going to be
I'd see if you, thought she was hot and being like, I'm going to listen to her music. She's so hot. I have a crush. But it's like, you listening to her shit from, 2000s and shit.
Yeah, the early stuff.
Why? Why did you pick that?
I like her vocals on those.
But were you somewhere you heard a song? What got you on this?
I heard a snippet of that, oh shit! See, I'm an idiot. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, what were you doing when you were like, you know what? I gotta go download Paramore songs
in my room.
Oh god!
I was just on YouTube, just watching stuff, and then a snippet of her recording her vocals without. So they're in the studio and it's her hitting the vocals.
What song?
And that one, I can't remember what it's called for some reason. Shit. I'm into you. Still into you,
play it,
bro. Fuck playing.
Play that YouTube video, yeah.
The YouTube video?
Yeah, play her with just the raw vocals.
I'm into you. I'm into you.
Oh God. I wanna, bro. We need to learn how to add music while we're recording.
I'm into you. I'm into
Because I want a theme song. That could be
one?
Yeah, I want a theme song for this.
I always said we should pick a Lil B song.
Hell yeah.
We just got to figure out which one. Still into you. This is the music video. She's bad in the music video, too. She's bad,
Put the recording on, the vocals.
Oh, you want me to turn it up?
Yeah. But put it to the mic.
This is a music video, though, so it's going to be like...
No, not the when she was in the studio. I want to hear
yeah.
I want to hear what got you to go on the journey.
Right here. She going fucking
crazy. Let me hear. Just raw. Let's hear it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Here we go. Haley Williams. This is in Paramore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can count the years on one hand that we've been together. I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better.
Yo, you are a psychopath.
I can't. It's not a walk in the park to love each other. But when our fingers interlock, can't deny you were there. 'Cause after all this time,
break it down.
I'm still into you.
Go for it.
I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you.
Yeah.
And baby, even on our worst nights, I'm into you.
Ooh.
Let them wonder how we got this far, 'cause I don't really need to wonder at all. Yeah, after all this time, I'm still into you.
Banger.
Dude.
Banger.
You.
Banger.
That's how people become county fair shooters.
No, that's how people become workers at the county fair.
Dude.
They're banging this while they're like, all right, if you make the ring around the neck of the bottle, you can. That's their music, dude.
That's insane.
I love it though. I love her vocal range.
Does
I love that she can do that.
Does that turn white dudes on that?
That's goated white sauce right there. That's the best white shit you can do for sure. That's as good as it gets for a white person, in my opinion. Unless you're Bobby Caldwell, then it's different. Then you're in a different.
I thought he was black.
No, Bobby Caldwell's a white man.
Don't that sound like who is that?
He does. He's the guy who does that. I was gonna sing it now. I can't remember how it goes. It's the
Bobby Caldwell.
Bobby Caldwell. Go to
Blue-Eyed Soul.
I think that might be one of his songs.
No, that's his genre. He's just he's a crooner.
Yeah, big time. This is Bobby Caldwell did What You Won't Do for Love.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's his most famous song.
Yo, you do need help though. You were talking about it earlier. Man.
I don't need help, man.
you were probably under your covers.
No, I was sitting right
Lily
here.
with your phone under there too, like watching it.
I was actually I watched that. I watched that, and then I turned my TV on, and then I just watched a bunch of Paramore videos.
You were looking like freaking Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder in the tent over here watching that. It's crazy, dude.
Watching videos on his iPhone,
dude.
After he killed a panda, and he's wearing the panda's head on his neck. Nah, it's dope. I mean, as far as like that
I
type
do like
of music
that.
goes.
I can't apart. I like that.
Yeah.
When she goes into that,
I
the hook.
can't be over by the butterflies.
Did she say I can't apologize? Is that what she said?
I don't know.
I don't know what she said, man. Fuck.
Sometimes you can't tell with those
I
words.
need a wish, man. But
yeah, there you go. I need a wish. Can we pretend that?
That's when I heard her. Well, no, because of course I heard Let's
Misery
Start a
Business.
Riot. I used to like that when I was a kid, though. I had that CD. I used to go to the library and go through the CDs and take them home, burn them.
You get Riot.
Burn them on CDRs, yeah.
You're playing Crush, Crush, Crush over and
I
over
love
again.
that. What? That's their best Riot, man. Those first 4 tracks.
Yeah, Riot's pretty
Crazy.
good. So is their second one. The one that I played yesterday where it was the sad songs are all on that album.
Okay.
I think it's called dude, I'm so bad with names right now for some reason.
Yeah,
It's because I've been listening to it for the first time.
That's what I was saying last week. When you're on mic, you say something, you're like, God damn it, this is like getting recorded. I need to know if I'm like...
It's Brand New Eyes
Right.
is the name of that album.
Brand New Eyes.
The sad one that they
Brand
did.
New Eyes.
That's
Eyes. You gotta say it like that. Eyes.
I don't know that.
Why do I sing like that? It's those like blog era like New York white like indie bands all sing with the like fun, and they sing with that English. Like it sounds like they're like, I don't know what accent that is. It's like the indie pop accent where they're like, I want to die.
That's the emo shit, dude. It's that emo accent.
Okay, they're bringing in
Because that was like what's it called? The same song that they always parody it, where they're like, I can't remember.
Yeah, just let's not talk about things that have titles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just have a conversation, man. But yeah.
But they do that. They do like those I wanna love you.
Right.
I wanna kiss you. Please
Right.
just see
And
me.
that's how Nickelback would sound like that, I feel like. Or who your band?
Creed.
Yeah, they were sounding like that. That's what I'm saying.
But they don't really do the they do like that's more like
It
that.
sounds like they're trying to be like British
Yeah.
or
Probably.
something.
They probably all listen to British shit anyway.
Right, Beatles. And
Yeah. Well, even like the younger people probably listen to like British rock groups that were like out in the early 90s and early 2000s or whatever.
But yeah, man. That's I think we got it. My mic just faltered. Sorry.
Yeah. Here, let me adjust it real quick.
But I think we got it, man. We're gonna we'll be back in a few days here.
All right, bet. Sounds good, dude.
All right.
All right.